Now to Jefferson County, where the family of a 12-year-old killed in a house fire reflects on their loved one. I went to Wrens yesterday to speak with the Farmer family about their son and brother Devin.
He would smile and greet everyone he met. He would say, "Mom, watch this. I bet I can make them smile today." And he would go up to total strangers and speak and smile, and they would speak and smile back. And then he'd say, "See, I told you."
Young, full of life, and a caring heart.
Devin had a big heart.
Big heart.
And he was always going to see about everybody else before himself.
And let's not forget a future professional bass fisherman.
And he has caught fish from one side of the country to the other.
What was the largest fish he caught?
We had a bass mounted on our wall. He just loved to fish.
That's how the Farmer family remembers their loved one.
The day before, I gave him his first driving lesson.
In the dune buggy.
We got in the dune buggy and went out across the field and did a couple of donuts, and I let him drive, and he enjoyed that.
Devin was only 12 years old when he lost his life during a house fire in Wrens.
Pastor said it the best. He said, "Devin's a hero."
He wanted to make sure that one of his own was safe.
He was asleep, and Devin woke him up, and he got out, and then Devin was still trying to make sure Buck was okay. And that's where he was found, is upstairs in Clifford's room.
Devin's father said that he was at a doctor's appointment when his phone rung. His older son, Clifford III, told him that something was wrong. Another call said that the house was engulfed in flames. His brother, Clifford III, got outside and couldn't find him. Family members told officials he was still inside.
He came out like this with Devin in his arms.
Clifford, along with the firefighter who found the young boy, were taken to a local hospital.
He just came home. They just discharged him because he has some burns in the smoke.
Both are expected to be okay.
I didn't want to lose both of them.
When we go somewhere, I make sure he's okay before I take a step. And I couldn't get to him in time. I know it's not my fault, but it's going to eat me from the inside out.
His sister Janie is now holding on tight to her memories.
Don't take anything for granted, ever. Don't take anything for granted.
Devin's brother Clifford knows his brother is already fishing.
He'll get out the car before me and him can get out the car, and they'll already have his line in the water. I think that's why I just can't help but smile. Now you can't see it, but I just can't help but smile because I know he's up there catching fish before me and him can.
And our thoughts and prayers are with the Farmer family today. A GoFundMe account has been set up to help the family. If you would like to help out, look for this story on WJBF.com.